Hi, this is Mike Rogers, attorney here in Cleburne. And I earlier did a segment on court appointments in criminal cases. I want to follow up on that a little bit. The question has come up as to uh, how does the system work exactly? Well, first of all, there are different levels of criminal prosecution. You've got your Class C misdemeanor, like a traffic ticket, a Class B first offense DWI, for example, Class A family assault case. You've got state jail felonies, which might involve some type of theft case. Then you've got your third degree felonies, like a small possession of controlled substance of some kind, and then class, or rather a second degree felony, which involves crimes such as indecency with a child. Then you move up to the first degree felonies that carry 5 to 99 years in prison, and that could be a sexual assault of a child case. There's there's the type of case involving capital murder, where somebody could actually be executed. So there are various degrees of cases, and what the courts do is to get a list of lawyers that are qualified for every level of the criminal hierarchy, and they are on a rotating list, and they are chosen one after another, one after another on that rotation. Uh, Not all attorneys are qualified to handle capital murder cases, for example. You have to meet a certain criteria in order to be even on a capital murder court appointment list. The same thing is true for first degree felonies. Uh, so it depends on the lawyer's area of the law that he practices, and the type of experience and education that he has, especially continuing legal education, as to where you're going to be put on that list. And you could be on multiple lists, and you could be on lists not only in the county where you practice, but surrounding counties as well. Uh, you, a lawyer has to be proactive in terms of wanting to be on a list. I think I've stated before that my particular law firm, we don't do court appointments down here. We haven't done court appointments in 20 years for a lot of different reasons, but we leave that for the younger lawyers who might be struggling financially out there to get those court appointments. Um, Unfortunately, the courts don't pay a lot of money to these court appointed lawyers to handle these cases. Um, you might get stuck in a jury trial that would take 2 weeks, and the court might pay you $3 or $4 thousand. Well, that sounds like a lot of money, but if you're a lawyer and you've got a ongoing practice with a lot of overhead, that's really not sufficient. If you're a young lawyer and you don't have a staff that you have to pay for, maybe that works out. But in any event, getting a court appointment is sometimes burdensome, because there are situations where you may get court appointed on a very serious case. Uh, the person is facing life imprisonment, and they're given a plea bargain offer of 30 years, and they turn it down and want a trial, and trial takes place, and they get the life sentence. Well, guess what? That irrational decision on the part of that defendant cost the lawyer a couple of weeks in a trial that shouldn't have taken place, and it cost the defendant an extra 20 or 30 years in prison, beyond what he could have gotten the case resolved for in the first place. So, uh, 9 out of 10 times, the clients will listen to the lawyer, but then there are situations where they're just being hard-headed, very irrational, and it comes back to haunt them in the end. I've seen that happen a number of times. So court appointments, everybody should have an attorney appointed for them if they can't afford to hire their own lawyer. But I would defer to the younger lawyers to get those court appointments. I'm at a place in my career where I simply don't want to have to deal with that. But in any event, if you ever are in the need of an attorney, feel free to come down here and talk to me. Your first consultation is always free.